Happy Saturday, everyone. Today we're going to recap a little bit of what we talked about in the live stream yesterday. We're going to go over food aversion and the big wall of doom that Cassie and Larry talk about quite a bit. The real point of today's video is to get out in this 45-degree weather and get a walk in, because it doesn't get much more beautiful than this. Hello everyone, I am Semi-Retired Bob. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. What you're watching is you're watching me walk. I know that doesn't seem super exciting, but when you realize that 2.5 years ago I couldn't do this, I could barely stand for a couple minutes without severe pain, it gets a bit more interesting. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. I'm glad you're here as well. It means a lot to me that you spend just a few moments of your day with me. I would like to ask everyone to help me out just a little bit. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Drop down in the comments and say, "Hi, Bob." And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. All these things are absolutely free and help me get the word out that it's never too late to change your life. I am 61 years old and I'm doing things I couldn't do when I was 40. This is really a nice day. Enjoy it now, because the high for tomorrow is supposed to be about 11 o'clock, and then it's supposed to start going downhill. And, well, today, you're seeing this on Saturday. This is actually Thursday when I'm out here walking to record Saturday's video. So, by the time you actually see this video, it's supposed to be in the single digits here, which is not super exciting, but I do have my new hat. I didn't bring the face mask that goes with it because I don't need it. It's a beautiful day out here. But let's go ahead and talk briefly about food aversion and the Great Wall of Doom, because this is going to be like the 18th video, so we're 18 days into it. Some of you may have already encountered this. Some of you may not ever encounter this. I didn't, but I've heard from a lot of people that do. You get to that point in your carnivore journey where no matter what you look at, the food just disgusts you. You know, you've tried making ground beef, making your favorite steak, making crispy hamburger patties, like smash burgers, eggs, seafood. You've done everything you can think of, and it just doesn't look good to you. Now, of course, the natural reaction to this is that something from the old way of eating is going to start sounding really good. And this is where we have to be careful, because it's very easy to say, ugh, none of that stuff looks good, but boy, I could sure call up Domino's and get some pizza delivered. That sounds really good. Or go to my favorite fast food place and get that stuff delivered. This is just another form of craving, this Great Wall of Doom. And unfortunately, the only way to power through it is to just not eat. Keep doing all of the other tricks that I've talked about before. Have some salt. Go for a quick walk. Distract yourself by reading a book, watching a TV show, whatever. Don't give in to the pizza or cakes or cookies or going to McDonald's or whatever. go ahead and cook yourself up your favorite carnivore meal, whether that be eggs or bacon or hamburger patties or a big T-bone steak or a ribeye steak, whatever it is. Even though you don't feel like eating it, cook it up. Sometimes, if you're hungry enough, the smell of your favorite food cooking will trigger a "okay, I'm hungry" response. But if it doesn't, if it still looks disgusting to you after you've cooked it, put it on a plate and stick it in the fridge. And every time you start to feel hungry again, go back, open up the fridge, and look at your steak. The true wall of doom and aversion, food aversion that you're going to run into, it might take a day or two before that steak looks good. But just keep waiting. Because if you get truly hungry, the food aversion will pass and that steak will look very good. I wish there was some other advice I could give you, some other tricks to get through this. But this is that one instance that I've heard of in people's carnivore journey where you just have to kind of grit your teeth and power through it. Don't give in to the cravings. Keep your goal right in front of you. And, I haven't really talked about the why in this World Carnivore Month. So let's talk about that here for just a moment. Your why is what keeps you going. I mean, we all have this nebulous thought that I want to eat better, I want to get a little healthier, I want to lose a little weight. And those are all fine reasons to start a carnivore diet. But to get you through the few times, like the early in the diet food aversion wall of doom, this is where you need a really strong why sitting right out in front of you. And, in my case, my why was fairly easy. I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of not being able to stand up. And then later on, my why became, I want to be able to build my own house on my own piece of land and do that kind of stuff. But my why is not your why. Your why could be something simple like you want to be able to take your dog for a walk, or you want to be able to get down on the floor and play with your grandkids. You want to be able to take your grandkids to the park or the zoo or whatever it is. Everybody has a very specific why. Why do they want to do this? And I think it has to be something stronger and more personal than I want to get healthier. Now, for those of us who are in really bad health, the I want to get healthier will work early. But as we progress through the journey and we see ourselves getting healthier, once you pass that first set of goals, you're going to need something stronger to keep you going, because sugar is a drug. Sugar addiction is real. And it can be very, very hard to break. So keeping a strong why right in front of you at all times is important. But especially in these times of hardness, you know, when you've got some food aversion going on, or you're at an office party, you've been through the holidays, you know, whatever happens to be going on in your life that is tempting you a little bit, those are the times you need a really strong why right in front of you to help you for those rare times when you do have to just grit your teeth and power through. Your why can help you get through those times. So if you don't know what your why is, perhaps give that a little bit of thought this afternoon. It is Saturday, so drop down in the comments and tell me what your win for the week was. My win was a really big one. I got a chance to talk with Dr. Kiltz, and a discussion with him will be coming out on his channel sometime in the future. As soon as I get the dates of that, I will let you know. Hopefully some of what I said today made sense. This wasn't a great video topic today, because today's main point was to get out here and enjoy some 45-degree weather before it drops back into the single digits. But that's what I've got for you today, folks. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.